What is going on? So today I'm going to show you how to do an intake on an F30 335i. This is a 2015. So the intake is a really simple mod that you can do, and you get such a big sound difference. I'll put in the sound clip so you can see what I'm talking about. So we have one push clip here, a flathead, or you could do an 8 millimeter. I'm guessing this is either an 8 or a 7 right here, and then your standard push clips. So just quickly, I'm going to show you how to do it because it's really simple. Actually, hold on. So this is your standard push clip. This you're just going to pop right out. This I already undid my flathead, so this is going to slide out. This right here, what you would do is you would undo these clips. This top piece would come off. Right, we're going to put this aside. Right down here, thank you. Right down here, you can see where the intake actually butts up with the housing itself. So this is just going to slide right off of that, like so you can see what I'm talking about. And that is really just how simple it is to take out an intake on this car. So for the next step, you are going to take, so this is for the sensor, you're going to take a Torx, this is size. You're going to take a T20 Torx, undo it from here, and then it's going to go right into this one. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So you want to be careful because this gasket in here, you don't want to lose that. So that's going to slide right into the new piece. Okay, now, for this specific model, there is no hose. So this, it comes with a cap, this kit. You're just gonna cap right over this. So now that is protected. And as for the housing itself, so what you wanna do is, this gasket already, it came with it, so this is just a very, I don't wanna say cheap, but it's a very hard plastic to mold. So you're gonna put this wrapped around. It comes like this. This is how it looks. So this is just going to slide right on, like so. And it also comes with this other trim piece. Now this one's going to be, you're going to have to work this one because this one goes on the inside of the actual intake where it would sit. So you're going to work this all the way through, and then we can get to the install. All right, so within the kit that it gives you, this is a really nice design. It gives you the tab. So this tab is going to slide right into this bushing right here, like so. You're going to line it up, and it just slides right in like that. All right, so the way they have it, they have one bolt tab right here, and that is going to go right underneath this, if you can see. So what I'm going to do to make my life easier is right in here, they have a little torque screw. So we're going to undo this. This piece is going to come off, which is going to give us a very ease of access to this bolt right here, and then we can just pop this right in, take this one out, pop this thing in, and then we're set. So with this out, this piece just comes off like so. This looks like it's German, so probably right with that. So that comes off like so. We put our bushing in place. This slides right back over top. Okay, so to make my life easy, I just put a little piece of paper in here so when I go to hold the screw upside down, it doesn't immediately want to fly out. So now that's going to go in like so. So that piece is now in and secured. This piece actually doesn't go back on. With the designs, their idea is just with having this big wall for the intake housing, it's just not even gonna get to the harness. This piece right here, obviously you don't wanna get wet. So that's all this did. This just covered that so that no moisture or rainwater could get in there. But I guess with their design, it's just not gonna get wet as is. So this piece and the T20 Torx design, just save it, keep it for extra parts. Okay, so before we put on the intake piping, the way this kit works is you are going to take your 10 millimeter along with a washer. And if you look right in here, you are gonna take this and you are gonna slide it right into this little bolt hole. Got my fat finger in the way. So that little bolt hole, this is gonna slide in there and then into that. And then it's gonna have a 10mm nut on this side, which they give you right here. Oh. No, my finger just slipped off it. Okay. Eureka! All right, so that's how they want it. So now, that is such a pain. If you could see, they have it on a 90-degree bend, so it is almost impossible to get your finger in there. So what they want you to do now is take your 10mm nut, pull behind it. They want you to screw this down like so, so that now can't go anywhere. All right, so 10mm that on. So that is not going anywhere. All right, so with that bolt on and the bolt in the back on, now this housing goes nowhere. Okay, so last but not least, you are gonna have a bushing. This bushing attaches right at the bottom of the housing. So this piece just screws in. That radiator hose is so hot if you do this, just make sure your car's been sitting for a while, or this is gonna be so much more of a process. Okay, so in the back over here, this is the only bushing that's needed. Nothing goes into the back. On the intake piping itself, right here on this bracket, it is going to butt up right against that, and then you are going to take your washer and then lock it in with your locked 10mm nut. Okay, so that locks in. Come look at this side. So this slides now right over that bushing, and now in the back, this just connects in like so. So now this clamp can get tightened down, and right over here in the front, you could put on your washer and your lock nut. Let's do it. All right, to make your life easier, because this has been such a process trying to figure out how to do, just grab yourself an extension. I put a little piece of paper here. You can use tape, whatever you like, just to keep the nut from falling when it goes in. Easiest way to do it, go from underneath, and see how it lines up perfectly with that hole. So now all I'm gonna do is just take this and just tighten it down, and just, that's gonna be it. Okay, so this, you're gonna make sure your piping in is in as far as you can get it. You are gonna tighten this down. You wanna make sure that's really tight because you don't want this popping back off. Okay, last but not least, get the plug right in. You can plug this right back in. Satisfying click. Now the filter itself, we are just gonna aim this up. Shooting that right on. So I'm gonna aim the bolt right towards me, so that way it's nice and simple. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. I think that's it. All right. So once you think it's on, I'm just gonna hold that as is. All right. So that is a very lengthy process. That's actually not lengthy. How you install an intake on an F30 335i. Done. That is a wrap. Start this thing, because now I want to hear it. All right, go. That sounds ridiculous. So that is a very easy way that you can get a better intake and turbo sound from your car. That's nuts, yo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.